You good.
So you can see my head?
Don't go. You know.
Officer Taziar Banzabalawan Banya Sha'ala. Officer Taziar Banzabalawan Banya Sha'ala. Yahweh Shem Shabrakata.
Yahweh Shem Shabrakata.
Laya Sha'ala.
Laya Sha'ala.
All right.
So, highlighter right here. I was looking for the highlighter last week.
Oh, you got the class Bible?
Sure.
All right, with that, we call it?
Yeah.
With that, of Magim, which means to stand. All right. Sar, which means to turn. Wapan Yahakodam, which means to face the east. We'll start with the Lord's Prayer in the ancient Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakuka. Naba'ah. Ratzaka. Hayah. Aisha. Aratiza. Kuwa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Delano. Lacham. Kal. Yawam. Masalachano. Kabawatno. Kasalachno. Kabawatino. Wala'ah. Kabiya'ai. Banasaya 1. Abal. Awashai. Mayan. Right. Hayah. Lakah. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Watapa'arat. I will love you. Amen.
Now we're going to do the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
All right, next we got the power prayer. Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahushai. Kusha. Delano. Akah. Lara Pa'ah. Kal Marawa. Akah. Latzahar. Amatazarayim. Akah. Lahakoyim. Hamathim. Akah. Al-Rokawa. Atama Lagarashan. Bahasham. Yahushai. Tawada. Amen.
Now we're going to do the power prayer in English.
Lord,
in the name of Yahweh, please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. Cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you, so be it.
All right, next up we got the blessing prayer. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Miyaka Allah.
Wa Yahweh.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Matasabi Ha.
Alawak Yahana.
Alawak Yahana.
Ha Alawakim.
Ha Alawapim.
Ha Saranyim.
Ha Sazrani.
Nakwata Zayanyim.
Napazis Yarayim.
Ha Kha Yayolim.
Akal Yarayim.
Wa Ha Akwathim.
Wa Akwati.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Wa Hashem.
Hashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Water.
Water.
Come on.
Amen. I'm going to do the blessing prayer in English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahana.
Commanding General.
The general.
The general.
The captain.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers. The troopers. The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. All right, now we have Psalm chapter 121. Ashar.
Ashar.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharim.
Al-Haharim.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
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 Ma'ayim.
Ma'ayim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Shamayim.
Shamayim.
Ba'aratza.
Wa'aratza.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
Lama Watts.
Lama Watts.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
Ma'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasharala.
Yasharal.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayara.
Wayara.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Mikal Rai.
Mikal Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afnapashka.
Afnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'athka.
Taza'athka.
Wa'arka.
Wa'arka.
Mayathar.
Mayathar.
Wa'ai. I will love.
I will love. Now we're going to do the Psalm 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help coming from Yahweh.
My help coming from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Yahshua.
He that keepeth Yahshua.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
Even forevermore.
Even forevermore. All right, next prayer, last prayer, Psalm chapter 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Hayah.
Hayah.
Hana.
Hana.
Awayamyaka.
Awayamyaka.
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Al-Amaka.
Yairayamwa.
Ariyamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Yaitazawa.
Yaitazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amarawa.
Marwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanatachidum.
Wanatachidum.
Magalia.
Magalia.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'alu.
Sham Yasha'alu.
Awada.
Awada.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Nawaitazawa.
Nawaitazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakhadwa.
Yakhadwa.
Alika.
Alika.
Baryat.
Baryat.
Yakurathwa.
Yakurathwa.
Ahalia.
Ahalia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamayalu.
Wayashamayalu.
Yamawa'aba.
Yamawa'aba.
Wahagaria.
Wahagaria.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimalak.
Wa'aimalak.
Halashat.
Halashat.
I'm Yeshabia.
I'm Yeshabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gamashawar.
Gamashawar.
Nalawat.
Nalawat.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawat.
Hayawat.
Zarawat.
Zarawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Hamadia.
Hamadia.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Hayabyan.
Hayabyan.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Fayashwan.
Fayashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Da'ara.
Da'ara.
Hayawat.
Hayawat.
Daman.
Daman.
Ma'adama.
Ma'adama.
Shayathamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Nadad.
Nadad.
Yabmawa.
Yabmawa.
Hayrab.
Hayrab.
Wakaza'aba.
Wakaza'aba.
Wakazabat.
SABBATH.
Wakatazalmanai.
Wakatazalmanai.
Kalasaya Kamwa.
Kalasaya Kamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Naya Rasha.
Naya Rashad.
Lanawa.
Lanawat.
Ah.
Ah.
Naawat.
Nawat.
Alahaya.
Alahai.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shaya Thamwa.
Shagatamwa.
Kagalgala.
Galgala.
Kakwash.
Kwash.
Lapanya.
Lapanya.
Raha.
Raha.
Haash.
Ta'ash.
Tabaira.
Ta'aira.
Yaira.
Yaira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahabah.
Talahat.
Talahat.
Harayam.
Harayam.
Kantaradakma.
Kantaradakma.
Basairaka.
Basairaka.
Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wapathka.
Pakka.
Tabahalam.
Abahalam.
Malaa.
Malaa.
Hanyaham.
Anyaham.
Palawan.
Palawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shimka.
Shulka.
Yahaw.
Yahweh.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabahalwa.
Wayabahawa.
Ayai.
Ayai.
Wayapaparwa.
Wayapamarwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayaiwa.
Hayatha.
Hayata.
Shimka.
Shulka.
Yahaw.
Yahweh.
Labadka.
Yabadka.
Alyawan.
Alyawan.
Alkoha.
Alkaha.
Aratiza.
Aratiza.
Psalm 83 in English. Keep not thou silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O
And be
God.
not still, O God. And be not still,
And be not still, O God.
O God.
Still, O God.
And be not still, O God.
And be not still, O God.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thine enemies make a tumult.
They that hate thee
They that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people
against thy people
and consulted
and consulted
against thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come
come,
and let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a nation.
from being a nation.
That the name of Israel
And the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal
Gabal
and Ammon
and Ammon
and Amalek
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur has also joined with them.
Ashur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope with the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites.
as unto the Midianites,
As to Sisera.
as to Sisera,
As to Jabin.
as to Jabin,
As to Brick of Kassan.
as the brick of Kassan,
Which perished in Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles.
Make their nobles
like Oreb.
like Oreb
And like Zeeb.
and like Zeeb.
Yea.
Yea,
All their princes of Sabbath.
all their princes as above,
And Azalmunah.
and Azalmunah,
Who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of God in possession.
the house of God in possession.
Oh my God.
Oh my God,
Make them like a wheel.
make them like a wheel,
As the stubble before the wind.
as the stubble before the wind,
As the fire burneth their wood.
as the fire burneth they wood,
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest.
with thy tempest,
And make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame,
That they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Lord.
O Lord,
Let them be confounded in trouble forever.
let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea,
Let them be put to shame.
let them be put to shame
And perish.
and perish,
That men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
All right.
Can you take it from here, Brian? With that, Mashabia, which means to sit. Shalom, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua Barakatah, Yahweh Shema'atah Ba'Shem Yahushai. Again, this is the Isupk, started on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. We're here to teach the truth of the Bible for Blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, their real culture and identity according to the scriptures. Now, today being the Sabbath day, we continue from where we left off last Sabbath. We're reading in Genesis chapter 31. We had read all the way up to, I believe it was verse 28. Right? And so what was going on in this chapter? What was going on here was that you had Jacob that was in the process of leaving Laban's area with things that he believed was owed to him. And we had pretty much left off at the part where Laban had caught up to Jacob after searching for him and pursuing him. And then, of course, at this point in time is when some kind of a deal would be made to have peace between them two. Because Laban felt like he was cheated, Jacob had felt like he was cheated, and the Lord had intervened to ensure that there was going to be brotherhood that came out of this rather than, animosity. That's the important thing about Israel is that we do have to learn how to work with one another so that we can continue to move forward and build this nation, right? And Jacob being the father of the 12 sons that came to come to be the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, this is a very vital part of our history, because if this gone and it had gone any other way and there would have been fighting that broke out between them two, we may not be the people that we are now. We may not have extended to the point where we have now become as the sands of the sea, as we have become an innumerable multitude of people. Though we be minorities in the places we've been scattered to, we have to understand that brotherhood is one way for us to get through this thing together. And Laban and Jacob are going to have to find out just how the Most High has orchestrated this peace between them two so that he can then continue his life with Laban's daughters and build our nation. What's up? All right, so again, we're going to the book of Genesis. I'm just double checking it. We had left off, started verse 29. Genesis chapter 31 and verse 29 is where we're going to go. All right, and we're going to start in the Hebrew and then we're going to read it into English. So bear with us while we get through that. And of course, we're going to continue to keep practicing that Hebrew until we get it down pat. Those of you that are tuning in, make sure to use the Bible Hub app. The Bible Hub app is important for the Sabbath service specifically because as we go through the Old Testament, we're going to continue to read in the Hebrew. And so in order for you to follow along with us, it's a good idea to attend the Friday classes where we go into the Hebrew, but also Saturday service where we actually use that Hebrew and read the scriptures straight out of the Hebrew language. Okay.
Hey man, and another thing, brother, share these classes. Man. Share these classes, man, because if you don't share these classes, you hold the truth to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't want to share this with your people. Hey, Capier, can you put this in the fridge for me? Because this is gonna come in handy later.
Yeah.
But yeah, share this truth with everybody, man. Like, let's share the classes, man. Don't just keep it to yourself, because when you keep it like, that's not brotherhood. You know what I mean? To know something and then keep it to yourself. That's not, you know what I mean? That's not brotherhood. That's just, Christ didn't die for that.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? And that's it.
I'm sharing the class right now.
It don't matter. Wherever's gonna get cold at.
Yeah, go ahead and get started on that, and I'll catch up with you.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 31, verse 29.
Oh, slow. Yeah, shit, that camera. Copy, can you fix that camera? It looks like it's not in the center. But yeah, go ahead.
Scoot over which way?
This way. To the left part.
Why?
Right. Because like, so.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
To you, it like cuts off like right there. You can see all the cut off. You see all that.
Then we need to move everything back that way.
That's what it is.
That better?
Turn it a little bit so it doesn't get the edge of the green screen.
Yeah, man. Scoot over a little more.
Good? Go ahead, Tazir.
book of Genesis, chapter 31, verse 29. Shah, La'al,
It's Yasha.
Yasha, La'al. Ayada,
Keep going. I'm sorry.
it's 28, right?
29.
Okay. La'ai, so what? La'ai, so what? Ma, ayamakum, ra'ai, wa laha, abakam,
Yeah.
amasha,
Used to be able to just hit it all.
ha, hara,
It doesn't do that. Yeah, I just did it. Just like, go ahead.
alai, la'amara,
La'amar.
la'amar, ashamar, la'aka, I, the bar, ayam, wayakab, wayakwab, mataba, ayada, rai,
Yep.
verse 30. Wow.
31 and 30.
Yeah.
Wayata, halaka,
Halak.
halakata, ka'ay, nakwa, sapa,
Nakasa.
nakasa, nakasapta, la, ta,
Labayah.
labayath,
Yeah, don't forget the Yah. It's that little mark in the air.
the apostrophe,
Yeah. It's a Yah.
abaka,
Abayak.
abayak, la,
Lamar.
lama, ga, kanam, ata, karapata, ata, alahaya. Verse 31. Wa'ayan,
Waya'ain.
waya'ain, wayakwab, wayamar, labahan, labahan,
It's there's a two in front of it. Two Laban. So it's La Laban.
la, laban. Ka,
Kaya.
kaya, wa,
That's a Yah.
ya, ya, rata,
Ra'athia.
ya, atya, kaya, Amrata, Pan, Taga, Ta, Tagaza,
Tagazal.
Tagazal, Ata, Banwa, Taka, Banwatka. Is that right?
It's Banawafia.
Banwatka. I, my,
Aimia.
Maimia. 32. Ayam, Ashra, Sama, Taza, Ada, Alahak,
Haya.
Alahaya,
Hayaka.
Alahayaka, La,
Yahaya.
Yahaya, Nagada, Hanya, Aha,
Akinawa.
Kanawa, Haka, Hakara,
Akar.
Makar, Maka, Ma, I, Madai,
Admadia.
Madia, Waka, Wakaha,
It's Ukwa.
Wakwa, Laaka, Laka, Wala, Ayada, Yaquab,
This is Yaikwa.
Yaquab, Ka, Kaya, Raha,
How.
Rahal, Ga, Nabat, Ganabatam, Ganabatam. Verse 33.
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a, Laban, Ba, Ba'a, Bahal,
You are in Genesis 31 and 33.
$31, $33, right?
Where it says into tent. Ba'ahal.
Bahal, Ayuquab, Bahal, Laha, Abahal, Shata, Ha'am, Fa'at, Wala, Matza, Watza, Maha, La'a, Waiba,
Yaba'a.
Wayaba'a, Ba'a, Raha.
Keep going.
34. Waraha, Lakwaha, Lakha,
Lakwacha.
Lakwaha, Ata, Ka, Ta, Rapam,
Atharapim.
Hatarapim, Watashamam, Bakar, Bakar, Hagamal, Wa Tashaba, Wa Sasha, Alaham, Wa Mashasha, La Aban, Ata, Ka'al, Ha'ala,
Ha'ahal.
Ha'ahal, Wa Allah, Matazat.
Right. Keep going.
Verse 35. Wa Atamar,
Wathamar.
Watamar, Allah, Al, Abaha, Al,
Yachar.
Ayahar, Ba'anya, Adanya,
Adanya.
Adanya, Ka'ai,
Lawa.
Lawa'a, Aka'a, La Kum,
Laquam.
Lakum, Ma, Ka, Mapanka,
Lapanyak.
Lapanyak, Ka'aya, Larak, Nasham,
Nashayam.
Nashayam, La'ai. Verse 36. Wa'ayahar, Wa'ayakwab, Wa'ayarab, Wa'ayarab, La'aban, Wa'ayan, Wa'ayakwab, Wa'ayamor, La'aban, Ma'a, Kasha'ai,
Shaya.
Kashaya, Ma'an,
That's Athia.
Hata'atia, Kai, Kaya,
Quath.
Dalakwath, Haraya,
Acharia.
Haria.
That's the end of verse 36. So go ahead and go to the English. Right? You start at verse 29.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 31, verse 29. It is in the power of my hand to do you hurt. But the God of your father spake unto me yesterday, saying, take thou heed that thou speak not to Jacob, either good or bad.
Who's this? Laban talking to Jacob, right?
Right.
Read that again.
Okay. Verse 20. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 31, verse 29. It is in the power of my hand to do you hurt.
Right. He said it's in the power of his hand to do him hurt, right? You know what I mean? So who else? So let's say Jacob is the 12 tribes of Israel, right? and Laban said it's in his power to do him hurt. Who else's power has power to do us hurt?
The Most High? The enemy?
I'm not gonna say the Most High. The Most High, he does all. So, you know what I'm saying? Who has the power to give us hurt, to hurt the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans?
The oppressor.
The oppressor. The oppressor has power to do us hurt. You dig what I'm saying? But if it wasn't the Lord's will for them to be a whooping stick, to be our punishment, you think they'll be able to do us hurt?
No.
So why do us in the ISUPK don't suffer from the police brutality and the murder of the police and all those things like that? Taziar?
Because as long as we follow the commandments, the Lord protects us.
Yeah. That too. You have something different on y'all one?
It's basically the same thing, just the Most High won't allow them to do harm to us.
Right.
Because it puts the spirit in whoever would harm us to then not do it.
Right. Because what's the scripture? Not to hurt the oil in the wine. You dig what I'm saying? You're the oil in the wine if you're doing what the Lord says. You dig what I'm saying? So why does these other Israelite groups or these figs, that's what I'm gonna start calling them, figs. Why do the figs have so much problems in their schools, in their camps? Ayala one.
Because the Most High is not protecting them.
Why aren't they protecting them?
Because he's not with them.
Taziar, why aren't the Most High? Why isn't the Most High protecting them?
Because they're not legitimate. They don't follow the laws, statutes, and commandments.
Yeah, they don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments. They're immoral, they're unrighteous. You dig what I'm saying? Right now, we've been experiencing a lot of death in Israel, and I'm not talking like a lot of death in the Black, Hispanic, and Native American community. Whether it's through gang violence, drug overdoses, bad health. You know what I mean? No matter what it is, we've been experiencing a lot of it. I know y'all see the what's the names on your phone. 3 dead, 2 wounded, and a shooting at a nightclub. You do what I'm saying? Like you feel me? Shooting at the malls. You understand? It's always something that's going on that's plaguing Black people. You dig what I'm saying? Just 2 weeks ago, a little 11-year-old boy in Mississippi called the police because he needed help, and the police came and shot him down. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's messed up.
You dig what I'm saying? So in saying that, the only safe place is here in the ISUPK. The only safe place is with the Lord. You dig what I'm saying? And that's why that's why let's read the next part.
But the God of your father,
Who?
the God of your father,
See, the God of your father. It's not Laban's God, but it's the God of Jacob's father. It's Jacob's God. He's the God of your father. You dig what I'm saying? Like you dig what I'm saying? That's what's going on here. You dig what I'm saying? We have a Father in heaven, but when we disobey our Father in heaven, He allows things. He killeth and He maketh alive. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Go ahead.
it spake unto me yesterday, saying, take thou heed that thou speak not to Jacob either good or bad.
Right. He said, don't speak unto Jacob either good or bad. If you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. Right. Basically, that's what he said. Like your mama used to tell you all the time. If you ain't got nothing good to say, boy, don't say ish. Don't say nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead.
Verse 30. And now, though thou wouldest need be gone, because thou sore longest after thy father's house, yet wherefore hast thou stolen my goods?
My gods.
My gods.
Read that one more time.
And now, though thou wouldest need be gone, because thou so longest after thy father's house, yet wherefore hast thou stolen my gods?
Right. Let's read the next verse and then we explain it.
And Jacob answered and said to Laban, because I was afraid. For I said, peradventure thou wouldest take by force thy daughters from me.
They said, okay. So he said, by force you'll take it. So Jacob was afraid of what Laban would do with his wives. You dig what I'm saying? Because he said, you could take my wives away from me. Because those were his daughters, right?
Slug it, sir.
Go ahead.
Just to kind of recap to this point, of course, we know Laban had something missing from his house, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was his little figurines, his little idols. Maybe they were made out of like a
wood or
material,
a wood or a stone.
some kind. And in the scripture gives us the inside information. It tells us it was Rachel that did it.
Yes.
And so, by the point that time we come up to here, Laban had been discussing with Jacob just how played he felt, how he was trying to basically make Jacob look like the bad guy while making him look like the innocent one in the situation. Even after the Most High checked him and told him, "Hey, look, don't be acting some type of way with Jacob when you get to the chance to talk to him, because he may not know the whole half of the situation."
Right.
So that's why they're still trying to contemplate right here what needs to be done to make things right. But first of all, Laban still doesn't believe Jacob when he's saying what he says about him losing those idols. He thought that Jacob stole them from him.
Yeah, but why did Rachel steal him in the first place?
That it hasn't explained yet. It's lucky, but we know that she did take it.
Well, why would any woman take anything from her father's house?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good question. Go ahead, answer that.
For remembrance.
For what?
For remembrance.
She was like, she don't want to let go of her God yet. Seems like she want to bring a Christmas tree into Jacob's house.
Yeah, exactly.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Jacob, did Jacob know that she stole the figurines?
Nah.
No, Jacob don't know that she packed that Christmas tree up with all the other stuff. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So while he's telling me that, he's like, you feel me? Like, so what you gonna do? You gonna take my wife away from me? That's what I was thinking. You know what I mean? Jacob was afraid of Laban doing that. That's why he's talking. That's why they're talking right now. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? Go ahead.
So,
Yes.
but isn't Jacob, he's answering Laban's question of why has you stolen my gods? And Jacob answered and said to Laban, because I was afraid, for I said, peradventure thou wouldest take my daughters from me. Please correct me. Isn't like that, like he's like, that's like an insurance that you wouldn't take
No,
back your daughters?
it'll explain in the next verse.
Yeah.
Verse 32. With whomsoever thou findest thy gods, let him not live. Before our brethren discern, thou that is thine with me, and take it to thee. For Jacob knew not that Rachel had stolen them.
Right. You dig what I'm saying? So Jacob didn't know that Rachel stole it. You dig what I'm saying? So they put out this decree. Whoever they find the statues with, you know what I mean, Laban's gods with, you feel me? Let him not live. Let him die. Jacob saying that shit. So like Jacob saying, Jacob like, let him die. Then whoever stole these, you know what I mean? And he's like, but he don't know that his wife stole it. He's like, they gonna have to die. You know what I'm talking about? And I got you, Laban. Don't worry about it. But I ain't stealing it. But whoever stole it, they gonna have to die. You dig what I'm saying? Like he like a decree out. Like what? Somebody stole your shit. Oh, so they gonna play us like that. You know what I mean? What's up, copy art?
Like, so is that why she dies early? Like early?
No, man, she don't. She dies early, but she lives a long life. Rachel's like, I don't think she's one. Yeah, she's one of the first ones. One of the first. No.
She dies early. Later on.
Yeah, she dies early, but she don't die like
Because of that.
yeah because of that.
Oh.
But she don't die early, like early. She dies. She lives a long life. She's able to see her kids grow up and stuff like that. Keep going.
Verse 33. And Laban went into Jacob's tent, and into Leah's tent, and into the two maidservants' tents. But he found them not. Then went he out of Leah's tent and entered into Rachel's tent.
Uh-oh.
You going?
From tent to tent,
Yeah.
house to house,
That's
crib to
like-
crib. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, y'all ain't gonna leave until I get my guards back. You feel me? The weak old statues, they ain't gonna do nothing. What's up?
This verse here kind of reminds me of the old Scooby-Doo episode where the gang would go across the screen into one room and then they go to the next room and they go from room to room trying to find the food. Like this was LeBron. He was like, man, where my stuff at? Man, he
Right.
throwing everything around and he go to the other one. He's looking. He went through the maidservant. He went through everybody's tent, right? That's
Yeah.
just trying to give you a visual that the man is on a mission, right?
Yeah, he's looking for something.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 34. Now Rachel had taken the images and put them in the camel's furniture and sat upon them. And Laban searched all the tent, but found them not.
Y'all know what the camel's furniture is and all that, right?
Right, saddle and all that.
All right, and then she sat on it. You know what I mean? And the bond didn't even find him. When they searched everything, didn't find him. I know you're like, yeah, man, I feel I'm crazy. Like you're going crazy right now. Like, did I leave the statues even in there? You know what I'm talking about? Like, where in the hell did I? Like, you trying to find something? Like, this is my. Hey, y'all see my glasses? I just know I have my. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know LeBron is tripping out. I'd be tripping out like, where the hell is my stuff at? What's up?
She hit him in plain sight.
Plain sight, tucked under something. Yeah.
And you know what? This is exactly what kids do. She's still a kid in her mind, the way she's acting right now.
Yeah. Well,
Because for one, she's lying to her dad. Then she's trying to get away with having taken something from him by being sneaky about it, right? So it's kind of led her to like, of course, I imagine she hears Jacob say, well, whoever took it, they should die. And then she's like, oh, shoot, I better hide. I better not have that in my tent when he come looking. And then she try to play it off. That's how women do, man. They play these games, man.
that's exactly how women
They
do.
always try to hide their faults.
That's exactly how women do, man, because they always, even though they're grown, or even though they're old, they're older in age, they still feel like kids. They still feel like they get in trouble. You know what I mean? You think what I'm saying? You understand that? You understand that? That's what most women. Shit, that's what all women really. You feel me? You use a stern voice with a bit. Get the tearing up and crying like, what the hell is you crying for?
Oh yeah, that cry, yeah.
Like you feel me? Just like kids, kids feel like they're in trouble, they cry. Like, what the hell is you crying for? All I did was tell you to go in the room. What the hell? What are you crying about? You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's how women do, man. They're grown up kids, children. You do what I'm saying?
And then the second you say, you want some ice cream? And they stop crying.
You feel me? You do what I'm saying?
It's like a switch.
Their favorite treat was cheesecake. Caviar over there like, yeah, I want some cheesecake. Oh, with Caviar like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Caviar like cheesecake. You sound good. Caviar, man. Go ahead, keep reading. Verse 35. We finished at 35, right? No, we got to read 35.
We was on 34. We just finished.
No. We got to finish reading 35 and then we go back to Hebrew, right? 28, 29, or 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
I guess we read an extra verse.
No.
Yeah, we had read 36.
Y'all read 36?
Okay.
Y'all read 36? I don't think y'all read 36. I don't think we read 36 in the Hebrew. We didn't read 36 in the Hebrew.
We did read 36.
Y'all read
I'm looking
36?
to the next one.
All right. Let's flip.
Just read it again.
So stop at this. Verse 35. And she said to her father, let it not displease my Lord that I cannot rise up before thee. For the custom of women is upon me. And he searched.
Stop. What is she talking about? I don't want you to answer. What is she talking about? The custom of women is upon her. What is it talking about? Caviar?
On a period?
Flower.
Oh, slimy. She on flowers.
This fool, he's just.
I don't know. She on flowers.
Yeah, he's so.
She bleeding from her vagina.
Don't sweat, bro. Don't sweat, bro.
God,
Yeah, she's on her flower. It's her time of the month. You think what I'm saying?
Is it though? Like,
I don't know if she's being, if she lying or if she's telling the truth.
what do you think?
I think she's lying, but you know what I mean. Hey, yes.
So Laban is asking her to get up off the camel.
No, he ain't asked her yet. He ain't asked her, but she before he even asked, she told him like, "Oh, this is my custom for women's custom." You know what I mean? Like, it's the time of my month, the month for me, so I can't get up.
For the camel.
Don't ask me, bro. I ain't never had that. I'm a male. You know, maybe that's something they had to do back there. They couldn't stand up. I don't know. I have no idea.
So like I said,
Yeah.
and this was before we had the laws written to Moses, right? Obviously, because we're talking about the mother of what became the Israelites, right? So
Yeah.
there was an understanding of some kind of maybe you could call it shamefacedness that came from that era, that time of the month that a woman would have, where she just knows she don't want to be dealt with in any kind of way because of the common sense of, okay, yeah, because if she gets up, other things can become unclean around her. Let her just be where she's at. Let's not bother her, give her her personal space, basically.
Yes, but before we had the laws written down with Moses, we had the oral law.
Right.
So we know about clean and unclean. We know about all the different laws that we had. We just didn't have them written down in a judgment form.
Okay, kind of. That's what
You understand that? Moses wrote the letter of the law and put the judgment with him. If you commit adultery, you should be put to death. If you don't wear your fringes to the feast day, you got to sacrifice 2 turtle doves and 2 turtle doves and a goat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Moses wrote those punishments, those judgments down because we came into our nationhood, became a nation. And with any nation, you have to have laws to govern that nation, right? And then you have to have judgments or punishments for breaking those laws. You understand? Keep going.
And he searched, but found not the images.
All right. Kevin, are you ready? All right, with that, Amajum. Boy, we need cold water today, all right? So let's go ahead and get that camera equipment loaded up so we can get some ice. I'm trying to tell you what, next week is going to be in the hundreds, bro. It's going to be hundreds. All blue face. Hundreds. Go ahead, blow. You gonna blow this up? I would give them the wine, but obviously that one I said we don't do that. We just only when they enter.
Officer Capiar, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yahshua.
Officer Kapiyar, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yahshua.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatam.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatah.
Exit stage right, entrance stage left.
Blow the shofar one more time.
drink wine. Alcohol. All right, we have the Mashaka, which means to sit. Go ahead.
We're gonna start at verse 36. Make sure we keep it up quick.
Hey, where's the what's the name?
What's up?
Tomorrow.
Oh, sure. Tomorrow. Here?
Yeah.
Hey, get this to him.
I can send me do it. I don't know what time it is.
12:04. You gotta keep time.
Do verse 36.
Again?
Yeah.
Why a car? Like your icon. So wait, why does it add the L on there? If it's only your icon?
To and with are the same thing. So, and was angry. You know, see how it says, and was angry Jacob and rebuked. Jacob was angry. So the angriness was for Jacob.
Oh, okay. Okay. Why you robbed? By Laban. Why you iron? Your icon. Why you mar? La Laban. Ma. Hasha. Hashaya. Ma. Kata Athia. Kaya. Delacroix. Akaria. Verse 37. Kaya. Mashama. Or Mashasha. Yeah, Mashasha. Ah. Ka. Kaya. Ma. Mataza. Maka. Kaya.
By a thought.
Shaya. So it's like Shayam. Ka. Nagad. Akaya.
Aki.
I was like Aki.
Wa'akia. Wa'akia.
Wakia. Waya. Waya. Wakaya. Cow.
That's a tricky one. Waya walk. Yahwa. Waya walk. Yahwa.
Waya Wakwa. Yawa.
Yahwa.
Yakwa. Bayan. Shonaya now.
Shanya Nawa.
Shonaya now. Za. Ashurayim. Ashurayim.
We did that all yesterday. What is it?
Ashurayim.
Ashurayim. Yep.
Ashurayim.
90.
2020.
Oh, he said Aishariam? Aisha.
Ashurayim.
Ashurayim.
It's multiple tens. That's how it is. Ashurayim. Go ahead.
Shanya.
Shana.
Shana.
Yeah. Then how you say 90?
It would be the Cheyenne.
Oh, the shy. You're right. I look. Right.
Anakai. Anaki. Amak. Wakalayak. Wa'azayak. La. Shikalawa.
Kawa.
Shikawa. Waya Laya. Tazaanak. La. Akalathia. 39.
Just be louder.
Okay. Tarapak. La. Habathia. Alayak. Anakaya. Akathana. Mayadaya.
Yad.
Mayadya. Tabakwashana. Gana Bathia. Yawam.
Wagana Bathia.
Wagana Bathia?
Wagana Bathia. Yeah.
Wagana Bathia. La Yela. Verse 40. Haya Yathaya.
Haya Yathia.
Haya Yathia. Bayawam. Akalanaya. Kara. Wakara. Bayala. Bala. Yala. Wasathar. Shanathaya.
About 20 years.
Ma'ayanaya.
20
Verse 41. Za.
20 years.
Laya. Isarayu. Shanya. Baba Yathia.
Where you at?
In your house. Verse 41. Verse 41 in the house. Baba Yathia. Baba Yathia.
Baba Yathak.
Baba Yathak. Abadathia. Arabai. Asherah. Shanya. Bashathia. Banathayak. Washasha. Shanaya.
Shanyam.
Shanyam. It's like, oh yeah, Shanyam. Wataza'ath Anak. Shatakalak.
Wathathalak.
I was like, Wathahalak. Ath. Masha Karathia. Asharath. Manayah. Verse 42. Lawalaya. Alahaya. It's like Alahaya. Abaya. Alahaya. Abaraya. Wapakad. Yatazakwa. Yatazak. Haya.
Haya.
Haya. Laya. Kaya. Aitha. Wayakwam.
Riot.
Wayakwam. Sulakathina. Naya.
Try again. Shalakhathan.
Shalakathanya. Ath. Anayaya. Wa'ath. Yuga'ai.
Yagayai.
Yuga'ai. Kapaya.
This is kapaya.
Kapaya. Ra'a. Alahaya. Waya waka. Waya waka. Amash. Verse 43.
Same. Oh. Because we're at 36, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42.
Oh.
So go ahead and go back in the English. Start at verse 36.
Verse 36. And Jacob was wroth and chose with Laban.
Show.
Right. What is chose me?
You said what?
What is chose me?
Okay, Google.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
Why do you keep on plugging it out? Nobody uses it?
'Cause,
No, it's plugged in.
you gotta turn it
Oh,
on.
wait, hold on.
Oh, you gotta turn it on.
That
Should be turn it on.
it's on. It's on.
You said chode?
I mean, I just get the definition right here. Show.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's cooler.
We're
We're more high tech. We're more high tech now, G. Okay, Google.
Oh no, man, it's still low.
It's still loading up.
Chode.
Yeah, I got it, man. Go ahead.
To strive, contend. To strive either physically or with words.
It's like going against each other.
Right.
Basically, you want beef?
Chode.
I see what you're talking about.
No, you want beef.
One beef?
We want all the smoke.
Oh yeah, come. Especially everybody in the world.
We want all the smoke. Yeah, step in that water and drown. That we used to say. That we used to say back in the day in the world. You what? Step in that water and drown.
You know what I'm talking about? Real talk.
So go ahead and start the whole verse over.
Verse 36. And Jacob was wroth and chose with Laban.
Right. So Jacob was upset with Laban. Why would Jacob be upset with Laban? Kept you on?
Because he's false accusing.
Right.
He's like, hold on.
Right. Because you like, man, now you searching all my stuff. You feel me? I told you we ain't had it. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
You better go check somebody else, bro. Go ahead.
And Jacob answered and said to Laban, what is my trespass?
Go ahead.
What is my sin?
Right. What is my trespass or what is my sin? What did you bring your problems for? Go ahead.
That thou hast so hotly pursued after me.
All right. Go ahead.
Verse 37. Whereas thou hast searched all my stuff, what hast thou found of all thy household stuff? Set it here before my brethren and thy brethren, that they may judge betwixt us both.
Right. He basically took him to counsel. You know what I'm talking about? Judge right here between my brethren and your and my brethren and thy brethren. My brethren and your brethren. Let's bring it in front of everybody then. You know what I'm talking about? What did you find? Wait, what am I that sounds like a law to me. That sounds like something before Moses, sound like something during Moses, and it sounds like something during the time of Christ. We
Set it before the people or something like that.
Yeah.
And bring it before the congregation.
That's Matthew 18:15. What are they talking about? There was no laws before Moses. It was before the law, brother. No, man, you just don't. You don't even care about the law after the law. You know what I'm talking? What you talking about before the law, brother? You don't care about the law at all. Keep going.
Verse 38. This 20 years have I been with thee. Thy ewes and thy she-goats have not cast their young.
So like, what is an ewe? Okay, Google. What is an ewe?
Ewe has 4 different meanings. Starting with the most common one, ewe can be used as a noun to mean a female sheep. Is that the meaning you had in mind?
Yes, thank you. A female sheep. Ooh,
Did it? Who's better than that?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Nothing. Say. She been blowing my mind all week. You know what I'm talking about? Google been blowing my mind all week, bro. I'm let her have it, bro. She's better than Siri. Go ahead. I ask Siri questions sometimes. Siri be like, huh? What you mean, huh? Yeah. Good. What's up?
I was gonna say, did she send your comment to her developer?
I have no idea if she did or not, but she asked it. She's like, "You want me to send that comment to you?"
I started choking.
Right. I told her, you're amazing, Google. She said, "Thank you. I will tell my developers." You know what I'm talking about? Like, oh shit. Damn. But go ahead. So now Jacob pleading his case. Now he says, since I've been working for you, all your ewes, your female goats, your female sheep, and then your she goats, right? Go ahead.
Have not cast their young, and the rams of thy flock have I not eaten. Verse 39, that which was not torn of beast, I bought not unto thee. I bear the loss of it. Of my hand didst thou require of it. Or it's like, didst thou require it? Whether stolen by day or stolen by night.
I don't know what you're talking about either. Go ahead. Read that one more time. It's like I've been.
Verse 39, that which was torn of beast, I brought.
It's like, yeah, I think I understand what you're saying. Could I?
No, let him read it.
I brought not unto thee. I bear the loss of it. Of my hand didst thou require it, whether stolen by day or stolen by night.
What are you talking about, y'all? Want?
So he was taking care after his cattle, right? All them
Yes.
20 years.
Yep.
And so even when there was one that was stolen by beasts, like say a wolf came and took one of them in the middle of the night,
Yep.
he still took responsibility for it. That's why he's saying, that's what didst thou, he says, of my hand didst thou require it, whether stolen by day or stolen by night. So he would either,
Yeah, that's why he's saying I bear the loss of it.
right.
Those are encouraged.
Even though it technically wasn't his fault, but that kind of stuff happened. So
Shit, it is his fault.
yeah.
He should have been like David and went to go fight the lion.
Yeah, just torn of beasts.
I'm saying David fought the lion. David fought the bear. Everything that was coming in to mess with David's father.
Right.
Jacob. No, I'm playing. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I'm stupid.
Verse 40, thus I was. In the day they dropped, consumed me. Oh, sorry.
Did you even read 40?
No, he just started.
Okay. No, I'm talking about
Oh,
Hebrew.
yeah, because we went to 42.
All right.
Oh,
Read 40 again.
verse 40, thus I was. In the day the drought consumed me, and the forest by night.
The what?
That's like the frost by night.
Wait, where your glasses at?
What am I on? How are you gonna read with your glasses?
Frost by night, and my sleep departed from me, or it's like from mine eyes. Verse
Right.
41. Okay.
Right.
Verse 41. Thus have I been 20 years in thine house. I served thee 14 years for thy 2 daughters, and 6 years for thy cattle.
Damn. Go ahead.
And thou hast changed my wages 10 times.
Right. So now you're pleading this case. You know what I mean? I've been in your house 20 years for 14 for $2, 2 daughters, 6 for you feel me? 6 years for the cattle. You feel me? And you had changed my wages 10 times. And now you coming to me talking about that I stole your gods? Bump that. You know what I'm talking about? Like Jacob ain't playing that. Jacob ain't, he ain't going for it. He said, bump that. Go ahead.
Verse 42. Except the God of my father, the God of Abraham, and the fear of Isaac, had been with me. Surely thou hadst sent me away now empty. God has seen mine affliction and the labor of my hands, and rebuked thee yesternight.
Right. He rebuked you yesternight. Yesterday, you just told me that Laban. I mean, you just told me that the God of my fathers, right, came to you and told you not to deal with me bad or good. You know, if you ain't had nothing good to say, you shouldn't have dealt with me at all. You feel me? Now you going through my things, accusing me of stealing stuff. Knuckle up. You know what I'm saying? like you feel me? That I feel like that's what Jacob is next. Like, you know, what I mean, Jacob's a better man than I am. You dig what I'm saying?
Squared up with your ribs, father. That's got to be a hell of a scene.
Jacob's a better man than I am. You know what I mean? I'm like, you dig what I'm saying? Jacob's on a different plateau.
Right.
Oh, we damn. Want to go back to the Hebrew? Okay, how fast can you do 7 verses?
Do 7 verses?
Yeah, I think we can do that.
Ooh.
43. This is the Genesis 31 and 34 in the Hebrew. Wayan, Laban, Wayamar, Yaiku, Habanawa. It's like Habanawa.
It's Habana Wise.
Oh, Habanawa. It's like Habanathaya. What? Banayam. Banya. Tazaan. Tazaanya. Waka. Ashar. Atha. Ra'a. Laya. Hawa'a. Walaban. Walaban. That's not easy. Walaban. One of Banathia's fight. Ma'a. Aisha. La. Hayawam. Awa. Labana Yum. Labana Yum.
Banyahan.
Laban Yahan. Aishar. Yella Daw. Verse 44. Waitha. Laka. Nakaratha. Bariyath. Anayah. Watha. Wahaya. Lai. Bayanaya. Wabayanaka.
Not.
It's like Wabayanak. Verse 45. Wayakwa. Yaiko. Aban. Waya. Wayama. Matazaba. Verse 46. Wayamar. Yaiko. La Kaya. La Akiara. La Quath. La Quath. La Quath. Is it Owl or
The Quatla.
La Quatla? Is it La Quatla?
It's either La Quatla or La Quatawa.
La Quatla. La Quatawa. La Quatawa. Abba Yanam. Wayakwa. Wayakwa. Wait, Parkville. Abanyam.
Onion. Yeah.
Abanyam. Abanyam. Onion. Wait, shower. God. Wayak. Lao. Sham. How. God. Verse 47. Wayakora. Lao. Laban. Your God. Sarawathia. Wayaikwa. Korah. Lao. Galai.
Right.
Verse 48. Wayamar. Laban. Hagal. Hazaan. Ide. Banyam. Sorry, Banyanya. Banyam. Banyanya. What about Yanak? Hayawam. Ide. Khan. Korah. Shamawa. Galai.
Last verse.
Verse 49. Wahama Taza Pad.
There you go.
Ashar. Amar. Yotaza Sap. Yahweh. Banyanya. Waba Yanak. Kaya. Nasa Thaib. Nasathib. Ayash. Marai How.
Right.
Marai How. That's it.
Go back to verse. I'm sorry. I'm reading
43.
Yeah, 43. I'm reading this article. Talking about this lady how she wanted to marry her dog.
Huh? Yeah, bro,
It's gotta be a white one.
it's weird, bro. They just it's blowing on. It be blowing on.
I saw one where somebody married a box of pizza.
You know what I'm talking about? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Because they ate the pizza, and I don't know what they did after that.
The Lord said He created male and female. Because that for one day you should leave your mother and father and cleave unto your wife, not cleave onto your dog, not cleave onto your pizza, not cleave onto your PlayStation 5.
Right.
It's weird, bro. It's just weird.
Oh, I saw an article where
All right, no sweat.
Verse 43. And Laban answered and said unto Jacob, These daughters are my daughters, and these children are my children, and these cattle are my cattle, and all that thou seest is mine. And what can I do this day unto these my daughters, or unto their children which they have borne?
Right, go ahead.
Verse 44. Now therefore, come thou, let us make a covenant.
A what?
A covenant.
Okay, Google. What is a covenant?
According to Wikipedia, the Hebrew Bible makes reference to a number of covenants with God. These include the Noahic covenant, which is between God and all living creatures, as well as a number of more specific covenants with Abraham, the whole Israelite people, the Israelite priesthood, and the Davidic lineage of kings.
What is the definition of a covenant? Okay, Google. What is the definition of a covenant?
Covenant has two different meanings. Starting with the most common one, covenant can be used as a noun to mean An agreement, similarly to contract and compact. Is that the meaning you were thinking of?
Yes.
All right, here's an example of how to use covenant. There was a covenant.
Okay, Google,
between
stop.
another-
All right. So, agreement is a covenant, right? I mean, a covenant is an agreement. So LeBron said, "Come, let us make an agreement." You do what I'm saying? You know, you ever seen them old videos, them old movies? They be like, "All right, that's the agreement," and they both spit their hand and shake their hand. You know what I mean? That's how they. That is just good, very disgusting. I don't even know if they used to do that back in the day, but you know what I mean. That's they made an agreement, like a gentleman's agreement. You know what I mean? That's why that's why the Bible always said, let your word be true. You do what I'm saying?
Right.
Let your yeas be yeas and your nays be nays.
Son.
You do what I'm saying? So if you're gonna say you're gonna do something, then do it. You do what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Okay. I and thou, and let it be for a witness between me and thee.
Right. So he said, let's make a covenant between me and you. You feel me? And then let it be a witness between me and thee. And look what these witnesses did. Go ahead.
Verse 45. And Jacob took a stone and set it up for a pillar.
Right. So Jacob took a stone, or a rock, Stonehenge. Yeah, y'all know what Stonehenge is?
Right. Yeah.
Stonehenge is a whole bunch of rocks that's set up. Like, and they be like, how can anybody move these stones? But Jacob just moved. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not. Don't quote me on that, right? I'm just making a comparison. You know what I'm saying? But Jacob moved a stone and set it up for a pillar. Go ahead.
Verse 46. And Jacob said unto his brother, gather stones. And they took stones and made a heap. I was like, made a heap.
What does a heap mean? No.
Heap is spring. It says wave, a billow, a heap of stones, like a mountain of stones.
Yeah, like a whole bunch of stones. You ever said you ever been around old people? They be like, you in a whole heap of trouble.
Yeah.
You think what I'm saying? Like you in a whole lot of trouble, brother. You know, so a whole heap of mess. That's what heap means. Heap means like a lot of a gathering of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
A big compile of it. You think what I'm saying? Go ahead. So they took a whole bunch of stones and made a heap of stones, a whole gathering of stones. Because they don't have to be basically on a mountain or something. They can just be all gathered together. You think what I'm saying?
Right.
We're gonna take stones. We're gonna take big ass rocks and you know what I mean? But they can just put some stones. They can make a down of a stone or something. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Verse 47.
Nope.
Oh, it's like, it's like, Jacob said unto. Verse 46. And Jacob said unto his brother, gather stones. And they took stones and made a heap. And they did eat thereupon the heap.
See? They ate. Look. But one thing, I'll tell you, boy, we gonna throw down and we gonna eat. Oh, so you made an agreement? Hell yeah. Hey, babe, go get them chicken. You know what I'm talking about? Let's make some chicken and some goat and some lamb chops. And you know what I'm talking about? We gonna eat, bro. Feast days, like you know what I'm talking about? We got I don't understand how anybody else sees different. You dig what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 47. And Laban called it Jagar.
Hey, bro, Ayala, can you help me out with that word?
Saduta?
I'd rather read it in Hebrew.
Something, bro. I don't know what that is.
Okay. Witness heap. So it says Yagar Shahadawatha. Hold on. Shahadawatha. Yeah.
I'd rather read in English.
Shahadawatha.
What is it?
Shahadawatha.
Jagar. Jagar Sahadutha.
So, yeah, Sahadutha, which means witness heat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Witness heat.
Heat, yeah.
Okay, go ahead. So who's the witness here in the situation? Who's the agreement between?
It says, it even gives them the definition slightly. So it says, the mound of stones raised as witness between Jacob and Laban, called by Jacob in Hebrew, Galid.
Yeah, I know, but who's the agreement between?
Jacob and Laban.
I didn't call on you.
Oh, slap.
I was calling on Tazayar. So what was you gonna say?
Jacob and Laban.
Who?
Jacob and Laban.
That's who the witnesses is between. Now, I mean, that's who the agreement is between. Now, who's the witnesses?
The brothers.
All right. Go ahead.
But Jacob called it Galid,
Uh-huh.
verse 48. And Laban said, This heap is a witness between me and thee this day. Therefore was the name of it called Galid.
Y'all read 49 in Hebrew?
No, that was the last thing we read.
Go ahead.
49. And Mizpah, for he said, The Lord watched between me and thee, when we are absent one from another.
I want to keep going, but
Just finish it up. There's like 5 verses left in the chapter.
I know.
We did it next time.
Don't concern.
Oh man. You ready? All right, with that, Amaju. Man, that's protein shake wake you up.
I didn't have anything.
I said do a protein shake wake you up.
It should give you energy, yeah.
Well, it's gonna make you go night night.
Maya Shala.
Laya Shala. Pull it down. No, pull it down. Yeah, thank you for just watching. You should have seen what he was watching us. Like, yeah, do the work.
No,
That's how you watch
like
us.
that. I was
Yeah, you do it.
my body out of there.
You do it.
Oh,
Yeah, peasant.
no, what's not?
Peasant. You do it. That's how you do it. Your final hop down. You turn the face to east.
All right, we're going to finish with the Lord's Prayer and the last one, Kodash, in the English. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shukah, Yahweh, Sabbath, Zaka, Hayah, Asha, Ba'arataza, Kawah, Hayah, Bashemayim, Thalano, Makam, Pao, Yawam, Salakana, Kawabathna, Hasalakna, Kawabathina, Wala'ah, Nabiyaina, Lanasaya 1, Abal, Hawashina, Mayan, Rai, Hayah, Laka, Amalakwa, Waha'ala, Watapara, I will love you. Amen.
Now we're going to do the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. All right. Sorry, turn face to front.
salute the Torah. Turn the camera. That should be good.
Great job, Kev. You follow behind the prayers. Y'all about shooting y'all shot rocked up. It's like rock y'all.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barak Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barak Yah.
Fix that camera.
Oh, it's not.
Got the blood one more time.
Men of Israel. We're going to give the brothers one courteous salute. Men of Israel. Amajim Shabbat. Amajim Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah. Yajim Matah. Now we're going to start turning faces sisters for one courtesy salute. Men of Israel. Amajim Shabbat. Amajim Barak. Yahweh Shema Hashem Yahshua. Yajim Matah. Class dismissed.